there. You can go ahead and pull it out and change it from engaged to married. Congratulations. Anyway, I've known Eric for 26 years. That's why this speech is like 3 pages. So anyone who's not comfortable, go ahead and get comfortable. Our moms were great friends, and so we've known each other since before we could walk or talk. And if you're wondering, Eric's always been a little taller. And if you need to know anything that I don't cover in the speech, you can find me later right over there by the bar, and I'll tell you anything you need to know for a drink. I'm just kidding, I brought a flask. I don't need a drink. So I'd like to say I'm really glad and proud to be here today. Glad to see Eric's dad made it out. He has a hurt finger. But for those of you that don't know the story, a guy actually saved a woman and a small child from a burning building the other day, and dinged up his finger on the way, so it's good that he made it out. But this gives me a good transition point for Eric. And Eric's 6'8", as you may know, but it's not always a graceful 6'8". He's taken some dance lessons to smooth it out, and he's grown into his frame. But I remember when Eric once broke 2 umbrellas, a lawn chair, a folding chair, all in the space of an hour at the air show.
Yeah.
My dad got sick. It happened.
I was there.
That's right. Eric demolished a pool and a trampoline, and he famously decapitated a porcelain figurine in my mom's bathroom one time. Not that anyone's keeping track, but it's got to be over 300 items of broken stuff. So why is this important? Well, Emily, this is important for you because tonight, when Eric romantically offers to carry you up some stairs or through a doorway, just think of the famous porcelain decapitation of '94 and be careful. So a little more about me and Eric growing up. Let me take you back to a decade where Brian over here was still pummeling Eric every day, and Chloe the dog was running through the neighborhood loose, and when Kelsey was still an unholy terror. This was a decade when Eric and I watched tons of movies. We had 2 favorites. First was Jaws, and the second was Tremors. Yes, the stupid movie with Kevin Bacon and the underground worms that attack people. But if you think about it, the worms are kind of like land sharks, so that's why I like the movie. It was just like Jaws on land. But Jaws was the unquestioned king of our cinematic world. We rented it nearly every weekend from Safeway, and we loved Jaws. It spurred our fascination for sharks, and we loved sharks before they had their own week on Discovery Channel. And what you might not know from looking at us is that we actually wrote and illustrated Jaws 5. And you're probably thinking to yourself, wait, there is no Jaws 5. Well, we haven't sold the script yet, but I honestly stumbled upon it a couple weeks ago when my parents cleaned out their attic. I still have it. And I know that Emily's aunt is in the movie business, so Eric, I'm thinking that Eric might be able to pitch the script, and but seriously, I just okay, I'm back. So enough about our childhood and our past. Let's move into the present. There comes a time in a person's life when they meet their soulmate, their destiny, the person who they'll know and will understand them for the rest of their lives. And Eric, for you, that person was me. But unfortunately, I'm already married, so you're out of luck, man. You waited too long. But seriously, I celebrated my 3rd year of marriage with my wife, my lovely wife, and after hearing the speech, you might wonder why she's still married to me, and I don't know why. She's a saint. Anyway, my point is, I know how happy you are at this exact moment in your life, and I also know your future. So here are a few unsolicited pieces of advice for you guys. My first piece, a long time ago, I was once told by your father, never argue with a woman. It's great advice. I've revised it a little bit since getting married. I say never argue with a woman over petty things like laundry and dishes. Just suck it up and pitch in. Save your arguments for important things like Shark Week. And always remember to get the last 2 words of the argument in. Those words should be yes dear. But if all else fails and it looks like you've booked your date with the doghouse, go ahead and just use paper, rock, scissors to figure out all arguments. All right, second piece of advice. You guys need to figure out who does what in your relationship. This is important. I know you guys have been together for a few years, but I've noticed one role that still needs to be defined. The issue might not break or make your marriage, but it's important. One of you two has to take the role of lead spider exterminator. I know that Emily is terrified of the eight-legged beasts, and Eric has never quite recovered from viewing arachnophobia as a kid, but someone has to actively destroy the spiders in your place. Spiders can smell fear, and they will move in and destroy your happy days if you let them. So I was thinking, maybe Miley, you could teach your cat Miley to hunt spiders. I don't know. My last piece of advice, have some kids. A newborn child brings your marriage closer, strengthens your love, and changes your outlook on life. I don't know, never mind. I've been married 3 years, very happily. I got no kids. I need someone in the group to be the first. Denise was harassing me the other night at the engagement dinner about having some kids, so I thought maybe if Eric had some kids first, she'd get off my back. Well, I've talked about as much as anyone cares to listen, and I'll wrap it up here. Eric, you're a lucky groom. You married Emily. She's beautiful, smart, caring, and devoted. Over the last few years, I've watched you guys grow deeper and deeper in love. Emily, I'd like to thank you for making Eric the happiest that I've seen him in the last 26 years. You take good care of my best friend. And Eric, I know that Emily will make you as happy as my life has made me. Here's to a special beginning of a new life between two extraordinary people. I love you guys both. Let's raise our glasses, toast to laughter, and happily ever after.